I don't have a lot of things to update you on tonight, but I do have some things to share. I have a invite for town council members and everyone who would like to attend. Clifton Forest Shrine Club would like to invite everyone to the opening of the Fall Festival ceremonies, October 18th, 2024 at 12 p.m. The event will be held at the Veterans Memorial Park on Main Street beside of the depot on Main. That is where everything kicks off and gets the festivities started. It's usually real well attended, and I think this is the 53rd year that they will be hosting the Fall Foliage Festival. They've only missed 1 year since they started, and that was the year that COVID was so bad. Pretty much everything we've got going on is still status quo. The Jefferson School project is moving along. The next step in that project is with Mr. Lockaby's hands right now to draft the performance agreement, and he's moving along with that. And we should be presenting that to council in the next few weeks for their approval before we take it back to the developers for their signature. The Amtrak negotiations with Amtrak and CSX are pretty much moving on track. The holdup at this point in time is we're still waiting for an appraisal number for the property from CSX. We had our appraiser appraise the property. We have his number. Now we need Amtrak or CSX's number to come back and see where we're going to land in between those two, hopefully. They are having a little bit of difficulty because it's so difficult to find comparables for that type of piece of property surrounded by rail yard and river and not accessible by any other means other than by foot or by rail. So hopefully we'll have that pretty soon. We've been working on sidewalk repairs throughout town. Just so everybody knows, we allocated $100,000 for sidewalk repair, and as to date, we've repaired 10 different locations for a total of 71 total yards of concrete, and we've only expended $20,000 of our allotted money. So we're going to have quite a bit more sidewalk work that we can do. The big saving factor for this is we're fortunate enough to have a young man on our public works crew who knows how to do the concrete work, do the framing work, and the excavation work to get those graded out. And they will continue to do sidewalk work until the weather stops them from doing that. And then whatever's left, we'll pick up in the spring and move forward with that. And the last project to update you on is the Roxbury Street or the Ridgeway Street paving, and we are on track to get that moving. The negotiations right now are internal with VDOT because we want to be able to have our West Ridgeway Street water line in place before we do the new paving. So the holdup on the paving on Ridgeway Street right now is getting that water main replaced to the town limits, because we don't want to do the paving and then come back 6 months later, dig it up to do a water line. So that is the part of the project that may push it to spring before that can happen. But it is very much on the agenda to happen. New for us tonight, I'd like to welcome Andrew Wilson. He is our live stream host tonight, and he will be providing those services for us at our meetings, our called meetings, and any other committee meetings that we would schedule. And they will all be live streamed on the Town of Clifton Forge, Virginia Facebook page. Thank you, Andrew, and welcome.
Thank you.
And I want to share some numbers with you tonight, and they're pretty significant. If you remember, about 6 months ago, I told you that our accountants or auditors had been behind on getting the audits completed. And at that time, I reported to you for the 2021-2022 fiscal year. And if you remember, I reported to you that at the end of that year, we had increased our ending fund balance to a positive of around $140,000. That doesn't sound like a lot of money until you realize that the previous year before that and the previous year before that one, it had finished in the negative in excess of $300,000. So we got this week, we got the auditor's 2022-2023 final report. And I'll share those numbers with you. As of the close of the current fiscal year, which was June 30th of 2023, the town's general fund reported an ending fund balance in the amount of $469,601, which is an increase of $329,605 compared to the prior year. The unassigned fund balance at the end of June 2023 reports a balance of $458,766. And they go on to say the town's total net position at the end of 2023 increased by $1,801,327. We're moving in the right direction. It's a slow process, it's a slow climb, but we're getting there. Stay the course, support of council, support of the citizens, support of everybody here. We are turning things around and we're making a positive impact. And with that, Mr. Mayor, that completes my report tonight.